CBS claimed their spot on top of their group by defeating Windhoek Gymnasium 1-0 earlier in the week. With not much chances created up front, both coaches seem to want to play it safe by applying tactical measures. CBS currently sit with 26 points, while Ramblers A team have 22 points on the log. Windhoek Gymnasium now occupy the third spot with 20 points.
Actually, the game, it started well. I was happy with the preparations actually towards that game because we have analyzed their play, the players they have quite physical players, they have tall players, that it will be difficult for us, especially with the aerial balls. And we trained towards that, and the boys have responded very well based to the plans that we have set up for them. And again, as we have been saying, we haven't been scoring goals, but yet it have showed that the individual brilliance, combination plays, we were getting into the areas that we wanted to get in. And yes, going forward, we'll just keep working on those areas, and then we perfect them. Yes, I was really happy with the performance from the goalkeeper, building up from the back, midfield, ways where we won most of our duels, and final third entry was not really on. Both teams were tactical, but we managed to get into the spaces, overloading on sides and more numbers in the box, and final third entries. It was working, and also that's where we get our goal from. It's a good thing to be on top of the log. Everyone will be happy, but to me it's still the beginning of hard work, because to be on top of the log you need to maintain it. You have to maintain being on top, and how will you do it? It's still by working hard in training, trying to do all the necessary drills that is gonna earn something for the team and for the player themselves. So we have to keep working hard and scoring more goals so that we can manage and keep our position. Yes, actually it's even good for us that we are off this week, and it makes enough room for me so that I can work on other aspects, especially with the overloads on the wide areas. I need more overloads on the wide areas and one-on-one duels that we need to win, mostly in our final third. And I think we need to work more on that, and it gives us more freedom for friendly games. Practice today, like today we are practicing, working on those one-on-one duels, and then tomorrow we have a friendly game. We try to see if it's going to happen in the game. Wednesday training again, Thursday another friendly game, just to ensure that the players understand what we really want them to do. DJ Dozer, the Big Architect.
The under-19 big boys of the league battled it out at the Trusco United soccer pitch in Olympia on Saturday. As the finals are fastly approaching, the first weekend of September, the under-19 group is in a hive of activities. Ramblers collected their 3 points by beating Deborah 3-1. They now sit second on the log with 28 points, while KFA is on top of the log with 29 points.
players played well. And I'm happy for them. Maybe they were silly mistakes that they made from our goalie. And yeah, since we before half time it was 1-0, then they came with a comeback with 1-1, then they equalized, but then at the last minutes they considered 2 more goals. I will keep on pushing and polishing where we can from like our game, tactics, everything that we play, having more friendlies at school. Let me say our strikers and our midfielders, because since if the midfielder is lagging, then then they will be punished, and our strikers not having like that speed to run.
No, thank you very much. A very physical game today. We had to stand up to the physical side of it, which isn't a bad thing for us. Not many teams are that physical with us, and we stood toe to toe with them. We defended quite well. Disappointed to concede a goal. We don't concede many, but we defended very well, and then got the breaks at the other end. Second half, I thought we were the better side. First half was a little bit more equal. And again, it was a chance for us to look at players that don't always start and get regular game time. So from a coach's point of view, it was a real success. Yeah, I think so. I think some of those players that don't get regular game time had a chance to impress, and they've given us some things to think about once we get to the knockout stages. So all in all, yeah, I'm very pleased. We're actually top of the log at the moment, but as you know, we only have to finish in the top 8, and that's done. This was our last game in the league, so now we look forward to the playoffs in a few weeks' time.
DJ Dozer, the big architect.
Fortis FA's never say die attitude once again showed when they went head to head with Pioneer Boys. The Christian team won 1-0, outwitting Pioneer Boys in the second half. As the battle continues for top 8 finish, Fortis managed to salvage their number 8 spot over the weekend. They now set up a date with league favourites ACFA this coming weekend.
The game was amazing, the game was good. So when we came here, we had that mentality of winning because we want to qualify. So we knew that we were going to take these 3 points. Yeah, the game, we enjoyed the game, through the game. We know our finishing is really weak. I know the finishing, we could have won this game 5-0, 5-6, 6-0. But our finishing is really a problem for us. Defending wise, we were good. Coach, I didn't really have that. What he only emphasized on was for us to score. Like we needed these 3 points. So, as you know, throughout the game, first half we wasted a lot of goals. So, coach was really not pleased with that. So, second half we said we want to surprise the coach, and we tried and we did it.
It was a good game. The boys played well. We only lose that 1 goal. It was a mistake. The right back did a mistake. But it was a nice game. We played well, we enjoyed. It was only a mistake of the right back.
DJ Dozer, the big architect.
Things went horribly wrong for Karatura outfit Swallows on Saturday when they got hammered 3-0 by ACFA. The boys were outplayed from the start with a little bit of no concentration on the field. League favourites ACFA took advantage of that and punished them on the day. ACFA now occupy position number 3 on the log with 24 points comfortably. Swallows, on the other hand, now sit at position number 6 with 20 points.
The taekwondo game, basically, guys, we were outplayed. You know, with my boys, this was the game actually they were talking about since day one. Every time we play, there's a feature out, they were always saying, Aces Kajirang Huru, Aces Kajirang Huru. That was what they were saying. So today, we lost to the better team. Everything went wrong from the beginning, my friend. From the start, we were only 11 players, and unfortunately, the other thing is the coach was not here to take over, so I had to come from under 11s to take over here. Number 2, we considered 2 injuries. But I told my players that all the kids are special.
The overview for the game is it was a bit better, understand, because our boys was moving the ball a bit faster, because the first half the Swallows team was coming on us, but we told them to observe the pressure a bit and then just to tire them out. And we went as soon as the strikers of the Swallows was getting tired a bit. That's a trigger for us to move the ball a bit forward. Understand, because there was no pressure anymore from Swallows from up front. So the game was a bit okay. It was the striker was okay. It's only the runs, you see, the runs, he's a bit faster maybe than the linesman or like that, because we always tell our strikers to bend their runs or come and dump the ball and make the fat man running. So either the linesman is on point or the strikers are a bit faster for the linesman, because he was moving in the directions that we always tell him to move. Our plan for the next game is we'll go back to the drawing board, fix 1 or 2 things, and then we're going to come back and see if they are working, because we are a bit slow on the build-up, so we normally want to play the ball a bit faster from the defense to the midfield, from the midfield to the striker. So the build-up was a bit slow.
DJ Dozer, the beat academic.
Windhoek Gymnasium missed their chance to close their gap on the log by not winning on Saturday to claim their 4th spot, which is currently hogged by Kasona. SKW earlier in the morning drew 1-1 against KFA, which made them more determined not to miss their chances again. The first half was a cagey affair, as SKW were a little slow getting off their mark due to playing earlier in the day. Things changed in the second half, which got them their deserved victory.
I think it was a a cagey first half. We were trying to stay in the game. I think second half we decided to change a bit of our shape. We decided to chase the game a bit more. I think we controlled it, made some positional changes, and yeah, we kept them on the back foot, and we got a deserved goal. And yeah, no, credit to my team. They've been fantastic. I think we've had a good day. You know, 4 points is not so bad, and yeah, I'm happy, very happy for my players. I think first half was probably more fatigue. I think, you know, we played earlier in the morning, so I think we still had a bit of fatigue in our legs. So we started slowly. So the first half was slow. We couldn't pass the ball, and also, you know, the pitch is a tough pitch to play on. So you probably need to combine your technical ability on the ball with mixing it up with the long ball. Second half, we end up doing that. Started paying off the second ball, and it showed. And I think we got a deserved victory. I'm so proud of my boys. All right, I think from here I'll probably need to see with the log whether we will make it to the top 8. But irrespective of that, I'm very proud of SKW for our effort. We've had some challenges the past couple of weeks with the players have been unable to train and so forth. But we're happy that we were able to get them right tactically, and I mean, the credit is with the boys. They've done well. They've dug in deep, and I think they've got a deserved victory.
We started the game well. We dominated the game. We happened to lose some concentration second half. They scored. We have to chase. This is what happened in the game of football. Some 2 red cards, discipline issues. It was a very good game, but then SK managed to score, and that goal break our concentration, and it was it happened when we were approaching the end of the game. So it's a little bit difficult also when you have 2 red cards to pull back, and especially when you are chasing. So we hope for the best for next game. Second half, a lot of decision makings went wrong. There were balls, there were a lot of clear chances that we had to capitalize. We missed a lot of shots there. It was just decision making. It's all what cost us. Decision making, and then discipline issues that cost us to give points away in this game. We are really trying hard to bring discipline in these teenage boys. Yes, it's the only way forward is to go and see what we can rectify. Especially for us here, it was only discipline. It's only discipline that let us to lose this game.
DJ Dozer, the beat architect. DJ Dozer.